So do you know what white labeling is? It's a term that didn't get used a whole lot in our industry until recently. But now that it's shown up, people are talking more and more about it. And it's not new, okay? Some people just call it subcontracting, okay? But white labeling has to do with your company bringing in somebody that can work under your brand. That doesn't necessarily work for your company, but they can, work under your brand. Or you'll white label a company that can come in and work for you under your brand. It's an easy thing to do, and it's not uncommon. It's a business thing, okay? Hi. Welcome to Creative License. I'm your host, Bill, and my sponsors, Electrovoice, Promo Only, Perfect Portals, Disc Jockey News, DJ Event Planner, and of course my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. So somebody was asking me about this just the other day. So I'm gonna touch on it, and you may or may not, you may or may not already do this, or know what I'm talking about or not, but it comes up a lot. So, and we have new people all the time. So I'm gonna address it. When I first started out, I was white labeled by a company, by more than a few little companies. And, what I learned like the first time I ever did it was because I was starting out, I did the gig and they thought I was really, really amazing. And they asked for cards and I handed out my cards and then I got some calls. And then I got a call from the company white labeling me who just tore me up and down. Why? Well, because when you're a contractor with that company as a white labeled asset, you work for them. You're representing them and their brand. So for you to go in and do your thing under their flag and then to take the work that comes in because of the work that you did, when of course they paid for that work, they paid for you to represent, and then to give out your card, that's not right. That's not good business. And it's unethical, right? And it will make sure that no one ever calls and tries to white label you again. And another thing is, as you get older and maybe you have a big company and you start white labeling people for you, you understand how bad that is, right? It's not a good idea. And yes, you're trying to build your own thing. And yes, they don't seem to have that much of a problem with it because they knew you did it and it's not that big a deal. No, it's a big deal. Every job that we do is our advertisement for the people that are going to hire us again. You went in under Creative People DJs and you did a great job and they're talking about how great Creative People DJs are. Hey, can I get your card? Oh, well, you're Bill. Oh, you mean I can call you and sidestep Creative People DJs? See how that would be unethical? See how that was it just ain't right? Okay. They took you on, they trusted you to go and do a job for them. And then you turned around and took that referral, which is just plain wrong. Now, how do I still build my business? Well, what you're doing when you white label, especially when you're starting out, is you're getting the experience necessary and you're putting the hours in to be able to, when you do your own work, have the experience under your belt. Because you're not good at it the moment you come up with the coolest DJ name in the world. You suck at it for quite a while. And the more you do it, the less you suck at it. So what you're getting is you're getting paid to practice. And your payment and you representing their brand is how you're paying them for the education you're getting working for that company. At the very least, that's a more ethical way to look at it than any other. In the meantime, you can come up with a brand and come up with a business plan and start working. And you go out and get your own work. They're not going to be mad at you unless, of course, you've contracted with them as an employee. They might be a little worried about that, but that happens all the time too. At the very least, when you're representing another person, another company, and at the end of an event, you represent yourself because you were there and you did the work, so you should get the referral. That ain't cool, man. It just ain't cool. All right, what do you think? Leave your comments below. I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and I'll see you next week.